Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, children of all ages. This is the wrong screen on my thing here. We're not episode 33. We're episode 34. Let's fix that right now, shall we? Bam. Bam. Upload overlay. Live TV happening right now, or live video happening right now. Boom, 34. Count up to 34 kids. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, grown-ups and grown-downs alike. Cheers and salutations. I am your friendly neighborhood whiskey merchant. Interesting. The Supreme Court sides with student athletes on NCAA compensation rules. That means student athletes will soon become semi-professional athletes. Interesting. But that's not what we're here for. Whoops. We're not here to talk about the Supreme Court jibber jabber and mess like that. We're here to talk about conflict of nations. And by my count, by my reckoning, we are well past the 24-hour mark of where we should have ended, where the game should be over. So let's go ahead and load into the game here. We will share our screen. Go ahead and share it with sound. We'll make it bigger. I hear the noise. That's good. Full screen. We should have a victory screen coming and joining us momentarily. Bum, bum, bum. The moment we've all been waiting for. You've stuck with me for 34 episodes now. There it is, victory. First place, my first, mind you, my first victory, my first solo victory in this game. 12 attempts. It was our first solo victory. Let's see here. City of Acapulco was attacked. Okay, I don't think anything major has happened. Red, by the way, red screens, red updates are bad updates, usually. Is he attacking me? Oh, he is. He is attacking me. How adorable. That's cute. Virginia did decide to go ahead and attack. Was not able to end the game. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to be nice. I'm going to launch a couple of nukes at him. Oh, I didn't get my nukes finished. Oh, how much longer do I have to finish my nukes? Chemical warhead. How much longer to finish the nuke? 3 hours? Holy nah, fuck. Okay, well, I guess I'm not going to be dropping a nuke today. Let's see what he had to say. I guess he's like, okay, well, since the game's over, I guess I'm going to attack. Want to run some. That's all it says. Okay, so anyway, so this is the exchange of messages that we had earlier. Did he just? Oh, okay. Here was the exchange of messages that we had earlier. I said, "You've got some beefy stacks on my border. It'd be a shame if I concluded that you were threatening to make things less than amicable." Because way back here, he opened up, "Want to join my coalition?" I said that does not appear to be an optimal decision. Partly because he was at war with like 10 positions at the time, and I didn't want to get involved in any of his wars. So he asked, why not? And the other real reason, the big reason, was because I'm working towards a solo victory and cannot do that in a coalition. I don't need your territory to accomplish this goal, and I'm happy to leave you to your own devices. I'm perfectly content to maintain an amicable relationship, which is what we did. We maintained an amicable relationship. When he moved into Louisiana, I got a little bit nervous. I wanted to see what he had to make sure that he wasn't coming my direction. So I sent a bunch of intel missions over to his homeland cities just to see what units he had and what he was doing, what he was stockpiling, where his cash was. And then he found those intel guys, and he launched his own intel missions. So I backed off on the intel missions, and I just started putting corruption missions in his lower morale cities in the hopes that I could spark up a little unrest in his backcountry, so to speak, so that he would have to move troops off the front line and over to his interior to put down these little rebellions. So he says, nice corruption missions because he found them. He was doing the same thing in my cities. He was doing little corruption missions over on my side. That's when I reached out to him and I said, look, you've got some beefy stacks on my border. It'd be a shame if I concluded that you were threatening to make things less than amicable, especially when we're so close to ending the game. This was day 54. We would have ended, had I not gone on the road, we would have ended this game 2 days later. To ensure things remained amicable, one of us should probably remove those stacks and probably also go a long way to taking care of that corruption problem you have. I pulled all my spies out of his territory this time. And I said, cheers, we should be done in just a few days. He said, I see you have strong air power. That was when I had I started putting all my planes around Louisiana because he had those big beefy stacks that was going to take them out. And his intel also revealed that I had chemical weapons. And I guess this little communication means that he thought that I was being aggressive towards him. And he says, nice spying. I didn't notice your plane. Almost didn't notice your plane off my coast. This is when I explained what I was doing. And I'd explained it in depth on these episodes the last several days, that I was basically putting together insurance policies all around his territory to make sure he didn't fart in the inappropriate direction. So I explained my recon units unveiled your stacks, which they did. I have AWACS jets monitoring my border ever since he moved across the Mississippi into Louisiana. As for warheads, I have chemical and nuclear weapons, which was not true at the time, but I was building nuclear weapons. Enough to render all of your homeland cities useless in one barrage, just like I did in Nicaragua. Turns out I could only render 4 of his 6 cities useless in one barrage, which I did. And enough conventional warheads to eliminate those stacks if it came to that, which I also had enough conventional warheads to eliminate those stacks. The bombers off the coast are an insurance policy, as are the missile launchers and ballistic missile submarines, which I also had pointed at his homeland cities. And I wanted to see if a ballistic missile would defeat his anti-air stacks. The cruise missiles, I think, are easier to shoot down than the ballistic missiles in this game, and possibly ICBMs. I think ICBMs simply have a longer range. Regular ballistic missiles are harder to shoot down. I think, at least in real life, they're harder to shoot down because you have a cruise missile and it's like this. You have a cruise missile that's like this, and you can hit a cruise missile pretty much anywhere along the missile. You can even blow something up next to it and damage the cruise missile, and it doesn't hit its target. But when you have a ballistic missile that's coming down, and basically all you see is the circle of the warhead as it's coming down, you've got to hit that thing dead on. You can't just blow something up next to it, because even if you damage the area around it, that thing's going to land and hit its target. So in real life, ballistic missiles are harder to take out. Ballistic warheads are harder to take out than cruise missiles. Cruise missiles are extremely hard to take out. Don't get me wrong. But this is the logic that I wanted to explore this in a relatively consequence-free environment with real defenses against. So there you go. So anyway, I'm explaining to him what my path to victory still the Yucatan Peninsula did. If those stacks on my border mean things are going to get less than amicable, then I'll do what I need to ensure things remain amicable. I didn't have offensive units on his borders. I had basically first strike defensive units, which sounds stupid, first strike defense, but basically it's just a first strike in order to render him offensively incapable of doing anything. Mostly water here in my coffee mug. So I would think war against Quebec and Ontario would be much easier. But then after this, he didn't do anything. He pretty much did nothing. I said, we're the last 2 active players. There's a reason I've laid off you and given you basically the entire eastern U.S. and Caribbean. He said he's prepared for my missiles. And this is what made me want to jump in and say, okay, well, let's see what you've got. Um, and then that's when he kind of throttled back and he quit doing anything. And there, I mean, we had a good relationship for the whole game. He's a decent player, decent guy. Uh, he decided at the end of the game, apparently, to run a couple of geez and crow. This is Minnesota. Minnesota had a shit ton of units in Minnesota. I'm glad I didn't try to take on Minnesota. I had a bunch of cruise missiles. I could have taken him out. But look at how annoying this would have been. One at a time. This was his only major stack of 9, but one at a time going against these pains in the ass. Ugh. Ugh. How dreadful. It would have been one at a time, one battle at a time, one battle at a time, one battle at a time. And looking at see what Virginia had, you see, this is what I was talking about a few days back. He didn't have much of an offensive capacity. If I wanted to go at him, I break that front line, then I have free reign. I would just roll right through everything that he had, and he would be done for. There'd be no stopping me, really. But I guess you know what I can do? I can do conventional warhead ballistic missiles at his capital over here from my submarines. Let's see what we got. I'm pretty sure I can still launch the missiles out in Richmond. He's got 2 in Norfolk. What's it telling me? Invalid target. Invalid target. Okay. Booyah. Hit it. So this will test the hypothesis that these anti-air defenses can't handle ballistic missiles as well as or ballistic warheads as well as cruise missile warheads. The theory is, and it should take about 20 minutes for them to arrive, so that shouldn't be that big of a deal. And he looks like he cleaned up most of his cities, which is good. I can't launch from this guy. He hasn't reloaded yet from his last barrage. Resupply not available. What? Yeah, things get weird at the end of the game. But this guy's launching both missiles. Well, one of the 2 missiles. Let's see how this works. Go on in there. Get him. Not taking him out from the not taking him out of my inventory. Well, let's go ahead and hit this guy too. In Charlotte. See if that works. So this guy's got 32. This guy's got 34. This guy's got 25. Let's see how they hit. And I've got, let's say, AWACS squadron. Go 1, 2, 3. He's got 4 infantry and an artillery. Let's add this guy in too. 2 more there. All right. Nailing. Well, they're still reloading. That's fine. Looks like everything just kind of stopped. Everything just kind of froze. Everything's just kind of frozen now. Oh, well. Not that big of a deal. We did what we want. We did what we came to do. Ladies and gentlemen, we have conquered the world. We've conquered North America, at least. So, hey, I said what I wanted to do after we completed this game was jump into a 4X game. Here's the problem with that. Looking here at my schedule, we are going on actual family vacation right after, let's see here, the week after Independence Day. So we're going on family vacation like the week of the 5th or the week of the 10th. I can't remember when we're leaving town. So if we jump into a 4X game, oh, that might be enough to wrap this game up. It should they should go to day 40 or day 50, and that would be 10 days, 10 or 15 days. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 would be the 4th or the 5th. That would be 60 days. I'm usually quite dead by then. So let's do that, shall we? Let's jump on in. I want to have one of the European nations that we can jump into. So we're going to claim our victory. We get our 1,720-something gold for the victory. Hurrah for us. We're going to go ahead and jump into a new game, and let's see what we can find. Is this the page? Let's make sure we're sharing the right screen real quick. Share screen. Cheers in chat. Hi, how are you? Let's get in there. Let's see what we got. All right. Well, maybe I'm looking at the wrong damn screen here. It is hard to follow my shared screens because they all have the same damn name. All right, let's go. Chrome tab, conflict. What do we got going on here, boys? Okay. Home with me momentarily. We will jump into a new game. And now, previously, I had been doing a delay on the broadcast because, hey, that is my brother. Anyway, previously I'd been doing a delay on the broadcast because I didn't want my opponents to see what I was doing and get in on my strategy. But then I realized nobody's fucking watching anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so here are this is the game I'm looking for, the World War III, day 1, open slots 35. Let's see. Open slots 12. Okay, there's 35 open slots. Let's see what we got here. This particular one says, play fair, be nice. Stop sharing screen, share screen. Let's find our position. See what I can find. Hopefully, there'll be some good spots open, and I will jump into a good country. I don't want to have another African country because I keep getting bounced out of Africa. I don't want a country in North America because I keep getting the hell beat out of me in North America too. Actually, no, I take that back. I've never had a country in North America. So let's see what we can find. I am looking for something in the northern region of the map. Mongolia, maybe. Is that available? Mongolia has been selected. Shit. Okay. Israel, Italy. Nope. Wait. No, Mongolia is available. Okay. What else is available? How about Belarus? No. Okay, those are not available. Mongolia is a real possibility. Kazakhstan, Argentina, Australia, Belarus, Bolivia, Austria. Austria is available. That is minor nation, centrifuge, Austro-Hungarian Empire. What else we got? What else we got? What else we got? Iran, Iraq. Done Kenya and gotten the hell beat out of me. I don't expect this game's going to last very long. I really don't. United Kingdom's already taken. United States, obviously, they're always taken. What about Germany? Germany, yes, taken. Greece, taken. Okay, I think I'm going to go with Austria. I'm going to go ahead and go with Austria. and see what we can do. It's best suited for experienced players. So heads up, I'm likely not going to make it to the end of the week. All right, kids, let's see what we got. Austria. Start my research. I do not have much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cities. Taking that now. Slovenia is mine. Don't even argue about it, Slovenia. You're just going to have to, you're mine. I claim it. What do we got in Budapest? Hungary, right? Is that taken by a player? That's still a computer. Okay. Go take Budapest. Or as they say when you're a hoity-toity fancy man, Budapest. And who's this? Slovakia. I'll take Slovakia too. Bratislava. Gimme. I know this is probably a mistake where I'm going to war against 3 countries all at once, but burn Switzerland. I'll take Switzerland too with these guys. But you know, I've got to set up my territory. So I'm jumping out as quick as I can to establish my territory and make sure that you know I can build out from here. I'm probably going to get like legitimately dick slapped real soon. Let's make this full screen. Everybody needs a military base to get crack-a-lackin'. Army base for everybody. Army bases for everyone. Okay, everybody gets an army base. We need to get our main sources of income boosted, U, and U. We need arms industries next. Get y'all going. Pardon me. U3 next. And I know I'm supposed to do manpower. Okay, so James wants to see what this game's all about. Okay, so here's what's up. You've got 3 basic components. You've got your economic building part, you've got your military strategy part, and then you've got, oh God, I'm so unfamiliar with this giant map. And then you've got the strategy part. And the strategy part is sending units all over the place to establish your imperial domain. The research helps to support that. I am going to, I've got to research basic infantry first, and then I will also research combat recon. This is basically basic armor. Combat recon is basic armor. So there you go. These 2 things, those are, the infantry comes out in like a minute. And you can see how quickly time is going down. It goes from 110, 19. These are not 1 second clicks, I don't think. Doesn't matter. Anyway, so that's pretty much the first step. You've got to take as the first phase is the land grab phase. The second phase is kind of a consolidation phase. And then after the consolidation phase, you move on to end game, where you make your final push for your points. And victory condition in the 4X game is 1850, 1,850 victory points. It is a much bigger map, many more people. If you can have a coalition of up to 5 in the 4X game, 4X speed, that's where 1 hour is 15 minutes. 1 hour game time is 15 minutes real time versus the 1X speed like I'm playing over, or like I played over in the Americas, where 1 hour is 1 hour. So I think my basic strategy here is going to be build out through the Alps here, and then I think maybe Italy. I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna see where the map takes me. These are non-player positions that I'm taking on right now. In order to build out my base, I'm going to add a handful of of cities and places. Maybe I should go ahead and take Slovakia too. I'm going to try to. Yeah, I'm going to go up and try and take Prague as well out of Czechia. So this is going to put me at war with a whole bunch of land, which is probably a mistake because now I'm going to be at war with 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I'm not going to be at war with Croatia. 1, 2, 3, 4, Slovenia, and Switzerland. 5 regions all at once, which is going to have a negative impact on my morale and a negative impact on my economy. But I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I've got to do something to jump out quickly. Now, the good news, on the other hand, the good news is that these wars should be, if I'm doing my thing right, settled quickly. Did I get all? Did I get them all? Start here. Go up to Vienna. Get them all. Okay, stop. 1. All of them. Good. Now, I'm going to mobilize as many units as I can for this initial phase. That should give me a fresh second wave of units coming out in about 20 or 30 minutes. And I need more manpower. So these guys, since I'm taking on non-player positions, they only have 1 unit in their capital cities. I should be able to take that unit out fairly quickly, and then sweep through with the second phase of infantry to take the rest of their land. This is Germany. I don't want to mess with Germany yet. That's a player position. Yeah, that's a player position. I don't want to mess with them yet. Now, what I do want to look at, something that is not on this screen right now. So we're going to stop sharing this screen. Open up a home screen so I can look at, and we'll share this screen in just a second. What I want to see is all the other players in the game. So share that screen. That one? Yeah, that's the one. All right, so this tells me all the other players in the game. Tells me where I rank with all the other players in the game. And I rank, so there's going to be 64. There's 18 slots available. We're on day 1. These are all the level 1 guys, level 1 recruits, these, in their first several games in. These guys are level 2 or 3, level 3, yeah. Moving up towards these guys, Zenov, who is a rank 11 specialist, 20 games in, 0 wins. Moving up towards me, who is the whiskey guy right there. And then it looks like I'm pretty much middle of the road. There's me, and then there's a whole bunch of people above me. So it would probably do me well to find this guy, Jaro Polk. Find out where he's at in the game and ally with him. So we'll get back over there. Stop sharing that screen. Jaro Polk is who I'm looking for. Jaropolk is who I'm looking for. Find out what position he's in. God, hope he's not in Germany. Or Italy. I don't think he was the one guy in Italy. Atlas. Anyway, tune into our show on Thursday. Our Thursday is our podcast show that we do, the Old Humble Quarantine Happy Hour. It is the series finale of our Quarantine Happy Hour. And next, it is episode 100. And next week, we will come back with episode 99 and give away a bottle of whiskey. In fact, we'll be giving away this bottle of whiskey right here. Ta-da! So come on in on Thursday night. If you are a grown-up, if you're not a grown-up, I don't want to talk to you. Jaro, Jaropolck, Jaro Polk. Jaro. Russia already has an alliance that they have formed. He is a rank 47. Might not be a bad idea to jump in on his party there. Go down to the J's. Where you at, J's? J. Here's another one in Egypt that has a party forming. Yaropolk. Indonesia. Okay. Interesting. Okay, interesting. Let's see how many alliances are formed. So the alliance, if you form an alliance, what'll happen is your number of victory points you need to get go up, but the number of victory points go up, but each individual number of victory points goes down. So on the American map, the number of victory points goes from 1,700 to 2,500, I believe, but there's a three-person maximum alliance, so you only need like 800 points. In this, the alliance points goes from 18 for a single player to 5,000 with a five-person alliance, and maybe a little bit lower with subsequent updates. But that means you only have to have 1,000 points each, which lowers it from 8. You only have to have a little bit more than half, I guess, of your alliance points. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 alliances that have already formed with players. The top alliance right now being this China-Russia alliance. Poland is close to my borders. Egypt, Canada, Argentina. I'm going to try to join their alliance. I think that would be a prudent thing to do, is try to join that Russian coalition. Or the Russian-Chinese coalition. Yeah, I mean, focused on world domination. Since I get my ass kicked out of it, I've only survived one World War III conquest game. Only survived one, and that's because I bailed out of the country that I was in Africa, went over and conquered Jamaica, and hid there for the rest of the game. I made my country one that people did not want to take. Quite literally. I made it one that people just didn't care about. They overlooked me and ignored me. I would like to not die on this particular map. I would like to succeed in a victory on this particular map. So I think it would be prudent to go ahead and apply. Russia, Austria, China, that's a good access, I think. I hope they accept it. We will see. Let us see. Okay, so what do we have going on right now? We've got my initial strategy is going to be to just clean up these countries, clean up all this as we sweep through the uncontrolled territory. Let's see who my neighbor is down here in Italy. What is his deal? He is a human player. He is a level 61 first sergeant. Great. There's a good chance he's going to beat the piss out of me. He's played more games. He has more experience. We shall see how this goes. And rank 75. I'm flanked by a 60-something and 70-something player. That'd be great. All right. Well, we'll just have to see. I'm gonna have to raise and make sure that I can do my thing. And hopefully these people aren't watching me. Not that I really give a damn. I mean, it's like the Utah Jazz. We're gonna do pick and roll, guys. Stop it. I mean, they know what I'm gonna do. I mean, obviously, it's not a secret what the strategies are in this game. You build shit and you try to conquer stuff, and that's just how it is. I may be able to catch them sleeping, and go after some of the stuff that go after some of the stuff that may not be quite fully protected. I don't have any ports, so naval power is not going to be my thing. I'm going to probably need to go after air power. Don't know. Helicopters are trash. They're not available till day 2 anyway. Fixed jet fighters, air superiority. I can go ahead and, well, I can't go ahead and go after that. But the strike fighter, oh, you know what I need to do? Air superiority, anti-air. Son of a bitch. You never have the freaking resources you need to have. That's one of the biggest constraints in this goddamn game is you don't have the resources you need. But that's fine. I can wait. 1,200, 41 per hour. That's 41 every 15 minutes. I need 500. That's 10, 15-minute, 12, 15-minute segments, which is about 3 hours. So in about 3 hours, I'll have the resources I need to research the anti-air defenses, and that'll basically neutralize my opponent's air power. And I will need to, what do I need to have? Army base and arms industry. And yeah, I'll be set. So I have army base and arms industry in almost all of my cities. I have 2 cities that won't have arms industries. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 out of 6. I guess I need to probably go ahead and make arms industries in these guys too, to make sure that I can. Well, I'm not going to need to build anti-air unit in every single city. I only need a couple of anti-air units. So that's just how it's going to have to be. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'll get this guy patrolling the air superiority world over here, the central part of the country. So if anybody comes in, we will be able to deflect off of that. All right. Now, these guys, split them apart, move. Let's see here. Don't need to go to burn. See, I just need to land. It's hard to see. Everything's so smushed together. Let's look at the political view. All right, so we're going to go to here. Okay, we're already at war. We're already planning on being at war with Switzerland. That's fine. You, give me my waypoints. 2. Now we're just going to go take the territory that we need to take, and that will wrap up this with Switzerland. Good. Now you here. Let's get you. We're gonna have to go get some territory to wrap up the stuff with Hungary. Everybody's got to go through Budapest. That's fine. Go through Budapest. Go up to here. All right, so this is the initial phase. There's not a lot. You know, there's a lot of move orders going on here. You're good where you're at. Okay. Then we got this guy who is 2 infantry, 1 artillery. Good. In fact, I'm going to take 1 of your infantry here and move you to all the way up to here. Just clean up Slovakia there for a minute. We'll do it. That's going to be tough. What's this guy doing? He's also going through Slovakia. Okay. That should be good. They should take out the they should take out this guy. Then the other fellow. Oh no, wait. These guys are going there. I need to set his fire control to aggressive. B, aggressive. B, E, aggressive. B, aggressive, be aggressive. And then, okay, another artillery. Also be aggressive. Good. Okay. Everybody's aggressive. All right. I think I'm set for now. Let's see how this plays out. It's a little sloppy at first because you don't have everything where you want it and how you want it. But I'm probably going to need to try and jump down and take Croatia and Bosnia also, uh, and maybe just really aggressively go after the Balkan Peninsula. I'm not sure how this map works because I've never played a European country. So we shall see what happens. Uh, I'm going to focus a lot of my energy and effort, I think, in the first several days at least, trying to build up defenses and make sure that Germany and Italy don't join forces to screw me over, as Germany and Italy have done in the past. Only in real life, not the game. I wouldn't know. France appears to be possible target. And like I said, I may be able to catch Italy and or Germany sleeping. May be able to get after them. What is going on in Spain? How you doing, Spain? Come on, show me what you got. Spain is, oh yeah, Spain is a good target. So if I can make it, if I can establish my base on the initial land grab phase, if I can get a good base of operations and go against either one of these two guys and consolidate my spot, I may be able to forge out a solid base of operations here in West Europe. We'll see. I've got to survive the first couple of days, and that's always been a challenge. You get out with the first phase, you get out with the land grab, you can do well, but then the challenge I've always had is surviving. Oh, there's Germany. Hey, what's up, brother? Germany wants to say hi. Good. What do we got? That works out even better, joining forces with Italy. I'm down with that. I've applied and pulled. I like having a new central axis. That'd be neat. Oh, I think they already accepted me. No, they did not accept me. China, Indonesia, Russia. They did not accept me. They must have declined. Oh, good. Yeah, I want to withdraw my application. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4. They've already got 4 people in. Come on, what we got? Africa, America, Eurasia, NATO? Zenov? Is that my guy? No, that's Poland. All right. I'm down with that. Let's go. Let's do this thing. That'll be cool. That'll make things much easier. Then I won't have to worry about northern and southern. I can just go. We could carve up the world nicely. Germany can go west. I can go east, and Italy can go south. And then I can avenge the gross uh, insult to my honor of being rejected outright. Come on, man. Actually, I'm not really that upset about it. I don't really care because it's just a stupid game. But I am going to march my way up the tech tree and kind of do the same thing that I tried to do. Yeah, I don't want to be at war with a bunch of people all at once. I'm going to try and keep my powder dry as I can, build up units, focus a lot on surviving. That's going to be, yeah, that was from Germany. Did I read the message run? Uh, Messages was, yeah, that was a message from Germany. He has a weird, dude. We're good. Um, Unless I'm like way behind on the, yeah, I'm way behind on the message. No big deal. Um, so that's where we're gonna stand. I'm going to leave this to run because we should be getting involved in an actual war. You know, we should be declaring war shortly, probably against uh, Czechia, which I thought was the is it called Czechia now? I thought it was the Czech Republic. It doesn't matter. Slovakia. I knew Slovakia was Slovakia, but I thought Czechia was the Czech Republic. Um, Hungary, Austria, Switzerland. Looks like I'll be barging into Slovenia too. It's going to be fun hearing my accent on all these places. Slovenia, uh, Croatia, Bosnia. There's a very high chance that this dude here in Serbia will also try to establish himself in the Balkan Peninsula or Romania over here. We shall see how things shake out. There are 3 news articles already. Why do I need to know 3 different news articles? Algeria. Awesome. Okay, this is the shit talking has begun already. Nice. Um, I really do want to talk some shit, but I don't. I'm not confident enough in my ability to survive the rest of the week. I'm not confident yet in my ability to survive the rest of the week to start talking shit. Of course, that hasn't really stopped me before um, from just talking smack, but we'll see. Okay, so we're going to leave this to run for a little while, and I'm going to do some work, turn off my microphone, and I'll be back in a bit. So what should happen in this particular view that y'all are watching now, what should happen is as we go to war against these countries, they'll turn red. Um, and then after when this stack hits Prague and takes Prague, assuming they take Prague, then I'll split them out and take the rest of the territory around Prague, or I'll send a unit from Linz uh, through the territory. Um, it's a fluid situation, is what I'm saying. Enjoy the quote unquote Action. Okay, so what I just did was I checked to see if we had messages, and we did. We had a message from Germany. Germany said that they would create the alliance for us and Italy. I said, awesome. Actually, I didn't say anything. I just went over and applied for inclusion in that pact. I haven't seen anything from Italy yet. I assume they will be joining the pact, and then we will move forward from there. And it looks like the research is done on the recon vehicles. I should probably set up a wave of those to be produced as well. Slap them in the build queue. That one. Or that one. Come on. They're already building. We were already building the infantry units. Go to the armor units. And we'll just put those in line. And as soon as we have the manpower to build them out, they will go into production as soon as the infantry is done. The intention, I want to have the infantry first because that's going to help me hold the land. But the looks like we've entered. Yep, we have entered into. We have entered into what is this place? The Czech Republic. It's on, like Donkey Kong, as they say, as the kids these days say. All right, that is it for now. Listen, I'm going to turn off the microphone and enjoy the quote unquote action. looks like Chile is trying to put the world on notice. Advisory from the government of China will fall. Okay, advisory from the government of Chile and Argentina saying that it is advising that Argentina and something are at war. So Chile and Argentina are at war. You don't have to tell us that. We'll find out soon enough. Chad's at war with Niger. Yeah, see, Chile official government release. You're at war. We know that. Uh, that's great. It's great to know. Thanks for telling us, Chile. That's awesome. I thought it was more nefarious than that when I first looked at it, but whatever. Uh, Mongolia thinks they're going to jump on China. That's going to be awesome. This is fun. This is the fun part about this. I've seen some of these live casted games before. They talk a lot of shit, and that's kind of cute. Just a dope report. Uh, yeah, I'm going to jump in too. Uh, we'll go with our "Your Mama So Fat" story. Be advised that scientists, scientists, scientists in where are we at? Austria. We'll just go with Austrian scientists. Scientists have concluded a study that confirms yo mama so fat she let's see here, what is a good yo mama so fat joke? Yo mama so fat that her butt has its own zip code. There. I think that's a great article. Yo mama's so fat. Please be advised that Austrian scientists have concluded a study that confirms yo mama's so fat her butt has its own zip code. And we will send that because that's funny. Nobody gonna get that joke but me. But it's worth it. Back to the action. Boop. All right. Let's take a look and see where we're at. What has progressed over the last, I don't know, 2 or 3 hours. I'm about to shut this on down and head into, I'm done with the paperwork and office work that I have to do today. Come on, open up the news article. You dumb dummy. Let's see what we got. No, I guess we're not going to open up news articles, are we? Fine. Don't open up the news article. See if I care. There we go. News articles opened up. What do we have? Oh, it's raining outside. That's awesome. See, here's another thing that is interesting, at least to me, about the Ford X Speed games. They run. There's a lot of alliances that form. I mean, I reckon if placed in the right spot on the map, and given the right opportunity, my hunch is somebody could run through and get 1,800 points pretty damn quick. May take a little bit of gold to drop into the right spots at the right times, get the resources you need to kind of get the jump on action. But we taken territory yet? We have not. Jesus, come on, man. How much longer? All right. Who else is going into burn? Okay, you're going into burn. Good. Okay. You're going into burn with an extra infantry unit. I'm going to split that out and send that infantry unit into down. Yeah, I'm going to split you out and send you down. No, I think I'm going to leave you with them. Let my second wave come into action. It looks like Slovenia has 2 units, 2 motorized infantry units. Good, because I'm going after him with armor. Good, bueno. This is a Croatian unit in Zagreb. I should probably go after that unit with artillery. I'm a little worried now about having 2 units waiting for me in what I'm going to do, instead of going after whoever the hell this is, Slovakia, we're just going to go here. I'm going to let Slovakia wait. And we're going to take I guess this is Hungary, Prague, Czech Republic. We're going to take the Czech Republic. So Slovakia can wait. You're fine. You. Send you into Budapest instead of the Czech Republic. Yeah. Send you here instead of there. Feel better about that. We'll have them do that and do that. All right. I think I'm comfortable with what we got going on real quick. Slovenia. We will do our best to consolidate the Balkans, maybe move against Serbia and Romania at some point in the very near future, maybe push our way as aggressively as we can down to the coast. But I need to make sure that we're all stabilized over here before I go and do anything dumb like that. Okay, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, I'm going to wrap this up. We're going to relax here and pull my foot off the throttle. I would like to get some artillery into the mix as soon as I can. and then get some air power working. But we got to get our economy running a little bit faster, a little bit stronger. I'll be back this evening. Cheers and salutations. Good night. No, yet. We're not going to end this just yet. Give me the title screen. Boop. Tune into our show Thursday night. Bye.